Hi, I'm Jax, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything Chat. Thank you so much to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to talk about my new song, Victoria's Secret. Okay, first question is Hank from Hayward, California. If you could do a remake of a hit record from any time in the past 50 years, what would it be and why? I think I would remake Stacy's Mom, because when I started TikTok, it was Stacy's Mom from Stacy's Mom's perspective. It was my first video to go crazy viral, and I would love to do that song from Stacy's Mom's perspective as my mom. Hello, from Brooklyn, Stacy's mom. That's my answer. Okay. Okay, next one. Isabella from Port Jefferson, New York. Do you have a pre-show ritual? Anything you do to hype yourself up? Yes, I listen to Paramore full blast in my ears as loud as I possibly can, amongst other punk pop-ish songs like Blink-182 songs, etc. I listen really loud to other music and other people singing. Okay, Nadine from Huntsville. Is this Alabama? AL. Okay, Alabama. What is a smell that comforts you? A smell that comforts me is the smell of a campfire, because I used to go to Jewish sleepaway camp, and we would go camping and roast s'mores, and that feels comfortable to me. Yeah, okay. Gabriella from Brookfield, Connecticut. I came across your TikTok videos before I knew who you were. I love that song. You are amazing, and I am a fan now. I cannot wait to see you continue achieving your dream. Thank you, Gabriella. It's not really a question, but thank you. I love you. That's the question. Gabriella, you rock. I'm going to find your TikTok handle and follow you back. Okay. Joanne from Singapore. What? What would you do if you had 24 hours of me time? In quotations. If I had 24 hours of me time, I think I would moisturize, because I haven't been doing that lately, and I would nap like almost the entire day. And then I would go out to my favorite sushi restaurant in LA. Okay. Mallory from Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania. What inspired you to write 90s Kids? Lots of love. I wanted to write a song about the nostalgia of like the 90s and the early 2000s, because I think it was a pretty iconic time. So I put in all my favorite parts of the 90s into one song. And then I felt like I missed some. Okay. Lydia from East Rutherford, New Jersey. How did Victoria's Secret come together? It started with the kid I babysit and some people on TikTok that were coming to me about dealing with, some body insecurities and things they were going through. And then maybe I don't feel like in the best place, but I felt like I had to write it as an older sister to be like, wake up, kids! Do not do what I did and compare your body to other bodies that you see on billboards or on Instagram. I felt like I needed to use my platform for a better thing and a thing to stop people in their tracks. So, yeah, this is a really good question. No paper cuts today. Not today, Satan. Okay. Sarah from Edmonton, Alberta. Do song ideas ever just randomly come to you out of nowhere? If so, what, if anything, do you do to make sure you remember that idea later? Okay, that's a really good question. Yes, most of my song ideas come to me randomly, so I will say that they come to me in conversation. There's a truck! No! Okay, it's gone. It's okay, sorry. I'm distracted very easily. Back to my point, I put songs in my notes section on my phone, or I record it on voice notes, and then later on I'll go into the studio and be like, oh, I had a song concept, here it is, check it out. And I record it for later. Normally I'm inspired by like general conversations or things I see when I'm traveling and stuff like that. So, okay, Jojo from Milwaukee. I'm gonna say this is Wisconsin. I hope WI is Wisconsin. Is that right? I'm getting the yes from the cameraman. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was homeschooled, sorry. What will be your first question after waking up from being cryogenically frozen for 100 years? Like Walt Disney? Just kidding. My first question would be, what is coronavirus? I guess. Assuming I wake up now? What would be your first question after waking up from being cryogenically frozen for 100 years? Did we find a way to make everything gluten-free? I'm gonna say that. Is it all gluten-free? Okay, this is the last one. I'm getting the call for the last one. Haley from Buffalo, New York. What was your first job and how old were you? I'm gonna say I was like, my first job was probably singing live technically, like panhandling. I did it in Times Square and Washington Square Park, but I will say like my first like regular job was a pizzeria, and I would sing for tips, and eventually I get them. Not often, but sometimes in New Jersey. Okay, well that is the last one. Thank you so much. Oh! First, perfect timing. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I'm not reading on a teleprompter. Thanks again for watching my Ask Anything chat to Romeo. And my new song is called Victoria's Secret. I hope you guys like it. Thanks to Romeo and most requested for having me, and I love you guys so much. That's it. That's the show. Okay, goodbye. Bye.